Bam Adebayo went down with a foot injury last night against the Denver Nuggets. Left the game with 8 minutes after 8 minutes, 8 minutes into the fourth quarter. And now we know what the diagnosis is for Bam Adebayo. He's going to be out at the very least tomorrow night against Charlotte. But let's jump in on this thing. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Heat Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez. Show hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Ring that bell. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the content. I appreciate y'all jumping on board as we continue to grow our Heat Unfiltered segment of our podcast. Let's listen right here. Let's talk about this right here. When Bam Adebayo went down yesterday, you knew there was a problem. When he limped right off the court, you knew there was a problem, and the problem has been diagnosed. Bam Adebayo has a toe sprain. He sprained the left big toe. Now, the Heat said Adebayo underwent an MRI, which revealed the toe sprain, and it is listed as day to day. Adebayo checked himself out during the first quarter of the Heat's 122-112 loss at Denver. Played just 8 minutes. He's been the starting center for the Heat, obviously this year, averaging 19.9 points, 8.1 rebounds this season. Heat are already without Tyler Hero, who's underwent surgery on his left foot, and yeah, so now the Heat are down two starters. Day to day though is a reach. Day to day for a sprained big toe. Typically, when you're right-handed, you jump off your left foot. I think when you're a 1 foot jumper, you typically jump off of your left foot. Like when you go for a right-handed layup, you don't jump off your right foot. You jump off your left foot. These are, I- yeah, I think you jump off your left foot, man. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But you jump off your left foot, and that is something that obviously is a problem. It's obviously a problem for Bam if he jumps off his left foot for his spring. And that's something to be very concerned about. The Miami Heat have to obviously be very careful with how they treat this because while it says he's day to day, when I'm looking up sprained toes, sprained big toes, day to day is not coming up, man. It is not coming up. It says a toe sprain typically heals in 3 to 6 weeks, with mild sprains recovering faster and more severe ones taking longer. He could barely walk off the floor yesterday against Denver. Initially, recovery includes rest, ice, compression, elevation to manage pain and swelling. Not to mention, he just hopped on a plane to come back home. As the healing progresses, physical therapy and gradual return to activity are recommended to restore strength. I know they got therapy, they got all that stuff available to them with the Miami Heat and all that, but to think that he's only going to be out for a game, I think would be very, very foolish and very, very short sighted. We are really, really early into the season. It will be tremendously dangerous to bring Bam Adebayo back quicker than he's available to come back because otherwise you're going to be dealing with this injury all season long. It will not go away. It will be pesky. It will remain, and it will be a nightmare for him this season. I would not be surprised if Bam Adebayo misses at least a couple of weeks. At least a couple of weeks. It's just day to day, sprained toe. I don't want him shooting his foot up with Novocaine. I mean, painkiller, 3 weeks into the season. I don't think anyone should want that. So I'd rather have the guy miss a couple of weeks, 2, 3 weeks, come back healthy. I think he comes back faster than a 3 to 6, 3 to 6, probably 2 to 4. But it's definitely a situation that has to be monitored and will be a big problem for the Miami Heat. Now the question is who steps up? Kel'el Ware has got to step up. Kel'el Ware has got to be that guy. And while that, this could actually turn out to be a blessing in disguise because it's going to force Kel'el Ware to care. A lot of the questions that come up about Kel'el Ware right now is does he have that dog in him? Does he have that passion in him to be a beast? Does he have that desire to be great? And that is a big, big question. And we will be, if Bam is out for an extended period of time of a couple of weeks, that means you're looking at potentially, today is the 6th. We're going to the 7th tomorrow, 7th, 8th, 10, 12. That's 4 games right there in a week. You're looking at potentially 12 to 13 games that he could potentially miss. But let's say he misses 8 games, because that would lead him all the way through Golden State. So you're talking about November 21st, which is 2 weeks from tomorrow. That's a quick turnaround too. And you don't want this to pester him and bother him throughout the season. But Kel'el Ware's got to step his game up, and it could be a blessing in disguise for Kel'el Ware that says, "Look, dude, you've got to perform. Like, we can't screw around here. This is on you. You've got to do this, man." So, yeah, obviously a difficult situation for the Miami Heat. Bam Adebayo is at least out for tomorrow night's game against Charlotte, but I anticipate that he's gonna be out a lot longer than that. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Ring that bell. This is Heat Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.